It's been a long, long time coming. It's been a long, long, long time. It's been a long, long time coming. It's been a long, long, long time.
Hi.
Excited?
Yeah, we're going hiking.
Yeah, Dave doesn't really know where we're going because I just said, I want to go on a hike. I'm going to find the hike and we're going to do it. And he said, okay, let's do it. Right?
So if this video doesn't make it to YouTube, come look for me. Or at least look for what's left of me.
I found it on All Trails and I finally decided to pay for a membership so that I could see the trails nearest to us and so I could download a map because we've gone too many times without having a map and getting lost. So today we're not going to get lost.
So which way do we go out of here?
So it's called something like the Sheep Oasis. I don't know. I'd have to look at my All Trails.
Midnight at the Sheep Oasis. It doesn't work.
No. But how about if I get us there? I have the directions, the coordinates, and you will drive, right? And I'll navigate.
All good ideas.
Okay.
All good ideas.
I'm honestly scared because it's been a long time since we've been super active and we need to get back to it. So it starts today.
Today.
Give me knuckles.
Dedicated hotspot.
Today.
Boom.
What are you going back for?
I get my water.
Oh, you need water for sure. All right. We drove by the what's supposed to be the trailhead where the directions took us to, and kind of pulled over on the side of the road a little further down, and it was really, really sandy, and we needed our four-wheel drive just to get out of that, and it was just on the side of the road. So we're gonna drive by and see if there's actually a spot we can go into, because there is a parking lot. That's what it says on the map, but it's a sand parking lot basically, so we'll see.
So we've been on the trail for a whole 4.5 minutes and we're already turned around and lost.
We're not lost.
It throws you off the trail. You follow it on your phone and all of a sudden you're off the trail. So now we have to try to find the trail, but this looks like the trail. It also looks like a wash. Also looks like a lot of things. So we're gonna have to try to find our bearings and get back going.
Little challenge for the day.
There are definitely spots on this trail that are very tiring. You can't see, but came from all the way down there up here in one 4-minute climb. So if you're gonna do this, be ready. Obviously I'm not.
All right. Welcome to another healthy living tip with Jacqueline. How often are you laughing? Sounds like a funny question, right? But It's really important because that can lower a lot of stress hormones in your system. Who doesn't want to have a good laugh? But sometimes you have to be deliberate about it. So choose a funny movie to watch. Maybe sit and tell jokes with your friends and family. And Dave, even dad jokes count. Or just put a smile on your face, even if you don't feel like it, because actually smiling has been proven to put you in a better mood. So make sure you get a good laugh. And that's been another healthy living tip with Jacqueline. See? Feel better already.
Today we're leaving the Salton Sea, heading to Lake Havasu. Getting packed up, we're a little bit late. We have a window that we have to get into the Bash, so we have to get going. And I'll probably have to stop on the way for fuel. Hopefully we don't fall too behind, but we had a great time here, had a blast here. Beautiful, 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 and can't wait to come back again next year. Thanks to Oldies on the Road, Kathy and David, for hosting us. Check out their channel on TikTok, Instagram, and I believe Facebook. So Oldies on the Road. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you.
We are running a little bit behind, and we were in Pacific time and we're going to Mountain time, and I had some calls run over, so we are late to get to the Bash, and check-in closed about half an hour ago. So we are just changing gears and we're gonna go camp on BLM land, something we've never done, well, in this area, right?
Right.
So BLM land near Lake Havasu City, Arizona. We'll see what it's like. Hopefully it works out. So, would you like to pin the spot and send it quick to Nathan?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's right off of the highway. It's pretty noisy right off of the highway, but we really just need a quick overnight stay. We don't want to go to an RV park. They might all be full, and just, you know, to have to pay when our tonight's stay was included. So we don't want to spend any more money, and this is easy. We'll just park here for the night, and then tomorrow we'll be off to our Bash celebration.
Yep.
And we just made it before dark. Just out taking pictures. That sunset is amazing. Wow. You just can't stop looking at sunsets in Arizona.
A little bit of a line, but not too bad. Probably 15 rigs in front of us, but they're zipping them through and we're in no hurry. Nathan's behind us. He blew the turbo exhaust hose off his truck for the third time now, and so I'm gonna give him a ride into town this week and he'll get it fixed at a Chevy dealership. Nathan. So it's the first morning of Bash. It's cloudy. It rained all night last night, but it didn't flood out, which is nice because I'd heard that they'd had issues at this fairgrounds in the past. And ran the generator this morning. We're in the solar section, but when there's no sun, you have to run a Jenny. So I ran it for about an hour and a half this morning. You can run from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. We definitely have to use it. I hear a bunch of them running right now. It's gonna be a good day though. We got live music going on. And then we play on Tuesday, and it's supposed to get sunny by then, so we're very, very excited. It's gonna be a good day at Bash. Look at all these rigs.
except our neighbors. We've been a long time apart, campers loaded, sunlight's faded. Find a place out where the stars usually shine. That things in the bridges back, lower the hitch, raise the jacks, maybe find more, kick back the shield. I'm ready, so ready, soon I'll be living. I'll be like, I'm dreaming, yeah, I'm dreaming. Soon I'll be living. I'll be like, when summer comes, I'll be trying, taking the days slow as my last and burning down. What's a be like too? There you go. Thank you guys.
It's time for Viewer Mail.
Hey Border Hookups, we've got a question for your viewer mail.
What was your thought process when deciding to go full-time?
Hey, Joe and Krista, that's a great question. You want to start with that one, Jacqueline?
Me?
Yeah.
You go right ahead.
Well, actually, I was watching a school bus video one day where these people had renovated a school bus, moved into it, and Jacqueline happened to walk by and I said, is this something you would ever do? And she said, absolutely.
Absolutely. Let me quit my job. I can't wait.
So we started watching YouTube videos, such as the one that you guys watch and you guys have, and we learned that this is something we can do. So we just started planning. 2 years worth of planning, 2 years of watching videos, and we said, let's hit the road.
And here we are.
And here we are. Thanks for the question, you guys. All right, today we're gonna go over to our neighbors, Jason and Kelly, and we're going to take a tour of the Airstream, but first I'm gonna shave. Scruffy, scruffy.
I'm here with Kelly, and she is going to show us her rig. Hi.
Hi, welcome.
What kind of rig do you have?
We have a 2019 Airstream Classic 30 foot.
And how long have you had it?
We have had it since 2019.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
It's actually our second. We had a 27, we decided to go a little larger. And so we have had this since 2019, and then now we're going smaller.
Oh,
so
really?
we're downsizing, yep. So we're selling and downsizing to a 23 foot Oliver travel trailer.
Oh, those are nice too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are selling this rig, this exact rig.
For sale currently. Yes.
Okay. Where do people go to find that?
They can, it is listed on airstreammarketplace.com as well as airstreamclassifieds.com.
I guess we'll throw it up on our description.
That would be great.
In this video. Too.
Sure.
Are you full-time or part-time in this rig? Do you live in it?
Yep.
Full-time?
So this is home. We live here. We've been on the road now for 5 months. We're from Maine. We actually have 2 years planned on the road. We're doing Alaska all this summer. So yeah, so we've got 2 years. We're only 5 months in, and this is what we call home every single day, and we love it.
What's the best thing about owning an Airstream?
Oh goodness, well they're iconic. They're absolutely gorgeous. Love them. And I like that there's no slides. I have like 15 steps. I can get to anything that I need. Yeah, they are wonderful. It's just right now, it's just a little too big for us and a little too heavy. Just for ease of towing.
Okay.
Yeah, and Jason, my husband, can talk more about that aspect of it. But yeah, driving down the road is just a little stressful having such a heavy rig and with traffic, and we want to be able to be more nimble and do more things. And so going smaller and lighter will allow us hopefully to do both of those.
Okay, well, would you show us some of the features?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. So in the Classic, you've got the seating area where we just were. The nice things with the Classic, it is kind of their flagship top of the line, so it's glamping for sure. We have a couple of recliners in the sitting area, into our main dinette, which does convert to a bed, so two can sleep here, or you know, one large person. Also sleeps one on the dinette. This is all new to me, so. Yeah, so then our dining room area and galley all in one.
Yes.
Little shotgun style galley, which is perfect. I have everything that I need. Has a propane stove and oven, which is really nice, in addition to a convection microwave. So you can, like, we did Thanksgiving in here with no problem. We did Christmas. So yeah, can definitely cook some really nice meals. Plenty of counter space. The counter has an extension. So yeah, the Airstream did a really good job. There's a lot of things that they carried over from, like, we used to live in a sailboat. So there's a lot of things as far as like storage solutions and the way things are organized that feels a lot like the marine industry. So they've done a really good job with that, of capitalizing on storage. The fridge has plenty of space. I can typically shop for a week and have no problems. Does a great job at keeping stuff cold. And then a very ample size freezer. Yeah, so we've got plenty of overhead storage in all the areas. Yeah.
All right. And your sink is very deep too, I noticed.
A nice deep sink, and then it has covers on top for travel. We typically don't use those, but we do have those. Yep.
Do you know, is that standard for, are most of the things in this one standard for Airstreams, or did you get anything else? Okay.
Yep, for the classic, a lot of these features are all standard. Jason did do a lot of aftermarket modifications with the solar, the batteries. We had a 3-inch lift put on it, and he could talk a little bit more about all of those upgrades.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as the fit and finish, this is all standard. I think the classics do have, I believe, the most windows. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that the classic line does have the most windows, which does allow for the most natural light, which is one of the things that we do absolutely love, is you can have all the windows open and it doesn't feel confined. There's actually 2 TVs yeah, and then in a very small space. So we have the main television here. It does come with radio. The C zone, it is all digital as far as turning on light switches. There's no manual switches, so everything is kind of controlled here, and then there are some buttons around for controlling lights. The Aldi hot water, and it's basically like baseboard heat, and it is wonderful.
Really
so
warm.
We have the mini splits, 2 AC mini splits for heat and AC, but then when the temperature gets too cold for those to be efficient, turn on the baseboard heat, and it is just cozy in here.
Nice.
Yeah, the Aldi system is awesome. Pantry space is pretty limited, unfortunately, so it's basically just pull out. And then there's storage underneath, but this is actually a double wardrobe. Yep, so with hanging and plenty of storage. So yeah, you still have to get quite creative on where you store things and how much stuff you bring with you on the road. But you know, we've kind of figured it out after a couple of years. In the east wing of the Airstream, we have the master. The nice thing with the, I don't know if it's just the classic, but the bed does tilt up and down. So right now it is tilted in an upward position. It allows you a little bit more room to get around the bed on both sides, so you don't have to kind of turn yourself sideways. Nightstands with storage underneath. There's drawers on either side of the bed and storage overhead, and then the bed also lifts up for storage underneath.
Okay, so when you say it's partly up, so
Yep. So if you press that button on the wall, the vertical one,
This
that one
here?
right there, if you press it down.
press it down.
Yep.
Okay. Ready? Oh, so I
Yeah,
hold it.
Sorry, yep. So it flattens all the way down.
Look at that.
Yeah. So it's a little tighter when the bed is totally flat, but we just put it down, you know, before we go to bed, and then in the morning once we're up, it comes up and we just have a little bit more space back here to maneuver as we're getting ready for the day. And their mattress, it's an upgraded mattress, so it's super comfortable, but it's also a little heavy. So yeah, so I'm glad that we don't have to manually do that. So under bed storage, and it goes all the way into the trunk in the back.
I like that there are all these different
Little
yeah,
cubbies and compartments. Yeah.
that's nice. Instead of everything just being a mismatch.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
mishmash.
We use packing cubes for all of our clothes, and it's amazing how many clothes you can get into those little packing cubes and then keep it all very organized. We've got another small TV in the back. They're both smart TVs, so you can easily connect to all of your, you know, Netflix, Amazon Prime, all those. You can just plug right in. And then there's cords, just be able to plug right into your phone. So we can easily watch, you know, a show if we're boondocking and it's rainy out. lower the bed, get nice and cozy.
Yep. Have a little popcorn in bed.
That's right. It's only a few steps away from the microwave. And then for the bathroom, it's just a full size, and you can actually pull that door all the way towards you. Full size with a flush toilet. Yep, and plenty of storage. And then a separate dry shower instead of a wet bath. So this side is our full size shower, which even Jason at 6'3" can, you know, it's not like spacious, but he's able to easily take a shower with no major issue.
All right, Jason. So Kelly mentioned you have done some modifications to this. So what have you done?
Yeah, so we added 400 amp hours of lithium batteries under the couch, actually, where you can't see them.
Okay.
We had 450 watts of solar put on the roof by the factory. We've added more monitoring for the electrical. The classics tend to be very electrical hungry, so we needed to kind of compensate for that by providing plenty of electricity for it. So we have more solar, more battery bank, and better monitoring of it. So I know when I need to actually break out a generator. But in 5 months of being on the road now, we've used a generator once.
In total, how much solar power and how many batteries do you have?
Right now there's 4 batteries and 5 panels on the roof. And then we have a suitcase that we bring with us, a solar suitcase.
Okay.
So it's a total of 680 watts with the suitcase deployed. And then 400 amp hours of the batteries. It does what we need it to do.
And then as a tall guy, this...
Oh yeah, there's plenty of space.
Okay.
The bed's just long enough, I would say, just like every RV bed. The worst part for me is showers, but it's like that in every camper I've ever been in. They're like right at 6'3", so I can stand up in there, but when it's time to like wash your hair or something, you know, you're kind of doing that little dance and having fun with it. So
you're enjoying it, but you guys want to go to the Oliver because you can get into other places and do more.
More nimble. Yeah, a lot of the national park, not a lot, but there's several that are above 25 feet and you're not getting in. And some, from what we've heard, some of them will actually come out and measure you tip to tail. So if it says 25 feet and it's actually 26 and a half, like a lot of campers are, you're not getting in.
Right.
Like
well, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
Appreciate it. Sure. Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Good. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing, and please remember to subscribe and to ding that bell so that we can let all of you know that we have more episodes coming out.
Yes.
Yes.
As Doug D says, give us a thumbs up if you like this video.
Please do. We love them.
Thanks.
Aw, thank you.
We'll see you out here.
See you out here.
See you at courtside.
Bye.
Lean back in my easy chair and I close my eyes and realize that back then I didn't have a care. Life's little lost simplicities, all the hopes and all the dreams and all the games that set me free. And I say, take me back to Mill Spawn Creek, where the children run with those shoes on their feet. Take me back to Middle Spawn Creek, where I'll fly away. Yes, I'll fly away. Oh, to read the paint by numbers gone. You remember when? It's all about Arizona, and you'll get it. You know what we're talking about.
What a band we call